we were really excited about this episode because Netflix, Disney Plus, we thought we were going to get some cool experiences. Turns out they're basically the same application.
Yeah.
But there are 3 things we wanted to focus on to show how different the philosophies are of these applications.
Totally.
1 is ratings, 2 is trailers, and 3 is other stuff. Let's get started with Netflix.
Exactly.
Because everyone is familiar with Netflix.
Yeah, I think, you know, what you got your top picks for me, which is nice.
Cool.
And which is also really fundamentally a part of the rating system, right?
Yeah.
Like, they know that these are my top picks because there's a rating system where I can like and dislike things. And I can also double like things.
Double like things, love things.
Yeah, you can see here if you click, this is also a little annoying thing that I noticed is just on Android.
It's just an Android thing where it's like when you click on something, it brings up this little interstitial before you can see the full app. So dumb.
You have to click it twice to get in. Let me just pause that. And then you scroll down here, you can add it to your list and you can rate it. And when you click on rate, you got not for me, I like this, and double thumbs up for I love this.
Right. And we know that like Netflix went through different stages, right?
Totally.
There was the 5-star rating system that went then to the thumbs up, thumbs down. And the reasoning was like, you know, the stars had certain issues and they wanted to increase engagement. But then they went from that to thumbs down, thumbs up, and double thumbs up because users felt like the thumbs up only wasn't enough. They wanted to like make a distinction between what they love and what they like. So now we have this.
I wonder if we're gonna go full circle at some point. They're gonna have like triple thumbs up and quadruple thumbs up, and then be like, oh no, this is. I feel like I'm at the 3.5 thumbs up.
What would the icon be? You know, like half. Anyway.
I don't know, but it's also just important to how they set up the recommendation system.
Right.
Like if you look over at Disney.
So let's open up Disney, and you know, here we have the home screen. Let's go and just click on any of these. So Buffy. And something's right away is there's no ratings.
Yeah.
You cannot rate things. And you know what? I've been using Disney Plus. I've been using Disney Plus for almost a year now.
Yeah.
And I never noticed.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Does it recommend things for you? How does it recommend? Oh, so there's not even recommendation.
No, like if you go here, well, there is a recommended for you, but it's based on your history only.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. And then if you go into this, you have the suggested, right?
Okay.
But that's based on the show. So it's like, but that's all. And the only input is your watch history.
I mean, that's, I guess, in a way, it's a totally different philosophy. One saying, okay, we're sort of like TikTokifying the situation. We're going to look at what you saw and then present you with things that we think that you would like, rather than you being like, I like and I don't like.
Well, but Netflix does have your history.
Yeah.
It's just they consider the ratings as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's important.
I agree.
I think that's the biggest difference so far. I mean, besides like small things like when you open up a video on Disney Plus, it doesn't autoplay on the top, but it autoplays here with like a kind of a preview that is not a trailer.
Which I have a problem with. Like I love trailers. I'm a bit of a movie fanatic. I love watching trailers. On Netflix, it would be so nice if you could just click on anything and have the trailer start to play.
Right. There are, like you can, but you have to like look for it, right? So let's
Not in this case.
Well, there's no trailer here.
And actually in a bunch of other cases as well. Let's go with like All Quiet on the Western Front.
You scroll down, trailers and more.
More like this, and then trailers and more, and then you
Right.
can click, I guess between like kind of different teaser trailers and the regular trailers, which is fine.
Right. Whereas on Disney Plus, if I open up, let's say like this over here, you'll see right away below the play button is trailer.
Which makes total sense. Like you don't want to just watch a scene from a movie. You want to get the edited trailer out there, the thing that gets you hyped up to watch the movie. Which like when you're actually going to pick a movie, that's something you want to see is the trailer.
I'm with you. Like I don't watch trailers, and I know we don't agree on this.
It's psycho.
To me, it's like I don't want to see anything. I want to go in blind. You know? But I get it. I get that the trailer is important.
Maybe they have some data regarding engagement, or maybe if it's a piece of the clip that's like particularly meaningful. I
guess so.
I don't know what that says about the feature of trailers in general, but very interesting.
Those are the two biggest differences for the 95% of people.
Yeah.
The rest are the kind of the nav and the other unique things. So let's look at Netflix again.
There are some things that I don't love.
Right.
which is the second nav element here, which is games.
Games.
So I don't use Netflix that often, and when I do, I use it just for entertainment content.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize there was a games tab.
Right.
And it's pretty disappointing because these aren't like games you can play in Netflix.
Yeah, they're games you can install made by Netflix, published by Netflix.
Yeah. A lot of it's your typical stuff, and I guess like it's just a money play is what I understand. And that's disappointing. I mean, they have so much money going through with the content, and I guess they're trying to find a model that works best. There are things, again, like even what they're trying to do with the password rollout. I probably don't want to talk too much about that, but trying to kind of limit the number of passwords. Now they're bringing in games. So you can see like, okay, they're hemorrhaging money and it's affecting the actual user experience. I hate games being in there, so shame on you, Netflix. Sorry.
And then like other things, like you have the new and hot, which is like, I guess like it makes it feel alive.
This thing is cool.
This is like a feed.
Yeah.
And they have the release dates.
That's
super nice.
Very cool. Something to look forward to.
Going back to Disney Plus, it's just a plain nav with this very banal search, you know?
Yeah.
So it has like originals, movies, series, and then like explore.
Okay.
You know, that's it.
Yeah.
And then the last thing on Netflix is the fast laughs.
Yeah, this was interesting. I mean, they really made a commitment to, I guess, comedy specials, or these aren't all actually comedy specials.
No, it's like anything that can make you laugh.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool.
It's like TikTok and Netflix.
Yeah.
Even the interface. You have the movie in a circle, like the account.
Interesting.
You can laugh at something. If you do that, it'll like laugh.
Okay.
Kind of a cute animation.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of cute.
You can add things to your list. And then on Disney Plus, again, nothing. Except the last thing that I want to point out is you can choose your property.
That's interesting.
Like, do you want to focus on Disney or Pixar or Marvel or Star Wars or Nat Geo?
Yeah.
Because Disney's been just like acquiring everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess, I don't know, like as a versus what this means. Like, I think it's impossible for a category like this to choose based on the app. Totally. Nobody's gonna install Disney because it has a better interface.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about the content.
Totally, and it's also an interesting thing to think about, like how sometimes the content in and of itself is enough to really overpower the UI and the user experience. You know, we like to believe that our jobs are somewhat important and we have impact where it counts, but sometimes users are really willing to work around a shitty experience.
Right.
If on the other side of that shitty experience, there's content that matters to them.
Exactly. And in this case, it's 100% based on that. If you want to watch Star Wars, you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
And so overall, I mean, I think the interfaces are, again, both smooth enough.
Totally.
Neither of them has anything that's like, oh, this is so bad.
Yeah.
So they've refined it.
Yeah. I mean, I would say the one thing that, you know, personally, Netflix has more going on.
Yes.
It has the rating system, but it also has things that I really think it starts to stray away. And I actually like the simplicity of Disney. Like you have just entertainment content. You don't have the fast laughs of TikTokifying every app now, like Instagram, YouTube, Netflix. They're all just bringing in this interface. And I think that's a problem.
So I don't have TikTok, but I actually like fast laughs.
Yeah.
And the main reason is because they're like super mini trailers for comedy stuff.
Yeah.
This isn't anyone, not everyone can upload what they want to the fast laughs, you know? So I think it actually improves the experience of discovery on Netflix.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like, I think that's where Disney Plus, the only big critique, of course the ratings, you know, all the stuff you mentioned, but the biggest problem is discovery on Disney Plus isn't fun.
Yeah. And that's the most important thing when it comes to finding a movie is discovery.
Exactly.
It's like the digital movie store.
That's it. The way the categories aren't so clear on Disney Plus unless you click on search, whereas the home screen on Netflix is like optimized to a T.
Totally. So Netflix, buy a hair on this one.
If you like trailers, Disney Plus maybe?
Yes.
If you have any comments about this format, you can let us know in the comments below. You can like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.